Capricorn, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your reading for the first half of May. All right, so let's get into some messages. I'll be starting off with this deck by Pretty Spirits. It is the Truth Deck Soulmate Edition, so let's go ahead and grab some insight. And it is general reading as always, so please keep that in mind throughout and take from it what makes sense for you. Release the rest. All right, what do we need to know here for you, Capricorn? We're starting off with dig deeper. You know, this kind of reminds me of a situation where you have to ask more questions. You have to do your research. The number 17 could mean something for some of you. So if you're unsure, if you're confused about something or someone, dig deeper. Okay, let's see. For Capricorn, feeling nervous. Okay, we have 17 and 18, so that might mean something for some of you guys. We have friendship only. So if you're feeling that someone's not reciprocating your feelings, perhaps, Capricorn, it could be that they're only wanting to be friends. Okay, and then we have suppressed emotions. Somebody's not exactly opening up to you, perhaps. For some of you guys, maybe it's the other way around, especially if you are cross-watching for a Capricorn, where Capricorn might not be opening up their heart space or being able to express themselves fully. So let's go ahead and find out a little bit more. Let's clarify. I'll be pulling from my Celestial Cosmos Tarot deck. For Capricorn. Okay, what's up? What is going on? We've got the Knight of Pentacles, okay? So if somebody's not too expressive, if they're not, or if they don't seem to be engaging too much, especially in conversation, you know, they could be holding back for whatever reason, but the Knight of Pentacles, it's slow. It's a slow energy. So they might want to just take things slow. They might not be the type of person to dive in fully. They could be apprehensive. We've got the Two of Cups. So just because things are going slow and maybe you're just not seeing the progress that you're wanting to see, that doesn't mean that they don't care for you. That doesn't mean they don't see potential in the connection. We've got the Magician. We have Gemini and Virgo coming through here. So this is a beautiful combination of cards with the Two of Cups and the Magician, because this is ultimately manifesting something pretty positive in your love life, Capricorn. It could be a soulmate bond that you feel with this person, but you both have to be on board, of course. You both have to be willing to explore the connection, you know, dive deeper, dig deeper, as it says. But there is potential here. It might have just started off as friendship, but there is potential perhaps to develop into more of a love connection. Three of Cups, that's interesting considering the Three of Cups can be your circle of friends, people that you hang out with. So for those of you who might be single, maybe at this point in time, you might have someone who's interested in you who could just be a friend at this point. That could be where the nerves are coming in. You know, maybe they're not telling you how they feel, but they've got feelings. It's going to take time for them to be able to open up. We've got the Temperance card. You could be dealing with Sagittarius as well. You know, so just have some patience. It is going to take time, and hopefully they'll be able to open up and really tell you how they're feeling. For some of my Capricorns, this could be you, where you're not ready to open up to someone. All right, so take that how it applies. Let's go ahead and see what else we can learn here. Maybe there's a reason too why they are going slow. Maybe they have experienced heartbreak, or they're just the type to want to take things slowly. You know, there's nothing wrong with that, taking the time to develop the partnership. So let's grab some additional messages from the Untold Messages of the Heart by AQUAMOONLIGHT. All right, here we go. We have a no right here, okay? So it depends, again, Capricorn, on where you're at in this scenario, because you might not be reciprocating someone's feelings or someone's not reciprocating. That might actually have something to do with these suppressed emotions. It could also be, you know, somebody between the two of you wanting to take things out of the friend zone. And maybe one of you is not quite ready to make that happen. That could be what that no is all about. This makes sense as well. We've got walls up, you know. I feel like I can't get through to you. Please let me in. And it's like, nope, nope, you can't come in. I'm not ready. You know, that sort of thing. But look at this. We have magnet. I keep being drawn back to you and I can't quite explain why. So they feel like they're really attracted to you, perhaps, Capricorn. They don't understand why. They just feel it. All right. But if this is your story, you might have your guard up. Maybe you've had your heart broken in the past and you just want to explore a friendship for now. Maybe you're just not ready. All right, let's take a look at the tarot. I'll be pulling from my tarot teacher, the revised edition. This makes sense too. We've got the 8 of Cups. It's like, no, I'm gonna back away from this one. I'm gonna leave it behind. Somebody could also have abandonment issues here. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. So again, a very slow moving energy. Somebody really is holding back, you know, not wanting to rush things. But it can also be progress, but it's really moving slowly. We've got the 5 of Pentacles. So somebody who's feeling left out because of that no, because of these walls. Let's see what else. We do have the Ace of Swords though. So the Ace of Swords, it's a card of clarity. And it's giving someone a chance to make better choices here. So for whatever reason, whoever is in this no vibe, just unable to accept perhaps a relationship that really wants to bloom and grow into something. But however way this is resonating for you, Capricorn, somebody's just shying away from it or walking away from it. Four of Cups. 2 of Cups. Somebody is going to end up regretting that they did not take advantage of this opportunity in love. That's just what I'm feeling here. Because this might actually be a very special love connection. It could even be an ideal mate. You know, it's like finding your love of a lifetime. We've got the 2 of Cups coming through twice. You know, it's almost like the universe trying to grab someone's attention. Like, hey, this is your person. What are you doing? Let your guard down. Let these walls down. Let them in. And that's literally what it says. I feel like I can't get through to you. Please let me in. So someone's going to lose out here if they don't open their heart up to the possibility of love. That is a behavior that needs to be cut out. But you know, it might ultimately end up that somebody loses out on love because they're just unable to see the value, or they're afraid or apprehensive to allow this love to come in. That's too bad, honestly, if somebody misses out. We do have the Star. So there's somebody here perhaps who needs to focus on their self-care, because there are issues there that need to be addressed, whether it is you, Capricorn, or the other person. You know, because of course the Star, it's a wish that can manifest. but it's almost like the universe is like, here you go, here's your wish, and it's ready to come true. But someone's saying, no, I'm not ready, or no, I'm good, you know, I'm good where I'm at. Almost like rejecting that beautiful gift of a wish. Wow. It could be a divine masculine. And, you know, we're not always out to blame the divine masculine. That's just the vibe that I'm picking up. I do have the Queen of Pentacles coming through here. The interesting part of that is the Queen of Pentacles is known to be very nurturing, very generous, very giving. So it could be a feminine who's ready to give all of this love to a masculine, but we might have maybe a broken, unhealed masculine who's not ready to accept that love. And therefore it ends up being this missed chance at real love. That is the possibility. However, we also have the Judgment card that is followed by the Ace of Wands. What could that possibly mean for someone? It means that if that's already happened, there could be someone who disconnected at one point in time, but by going through this awakening, by finally realizing what they've done, they might want to return and fix things, okay, and possibly wanting a new opportunity to come back. Even though they might have walked away, this could be an indication that they recognize that that was a mistake and they want to return. Okay, so let's see how the last section presents itself here, Capricorn. So I'm now going to go ahead and pull from the 5D Love Messages. This is by Calico Moon. So what needs to be expressed here, Capricorn, for your reading? Someone might ultimately regret it. Wow. For Capricorn. I keep replaying what you said. So there was a pretty intense conversation between you and this person. And look at the next card. We have unfinished business. And they miss you. I miss you. So whatever that last conversation was that you guys had, it made an impact on this person. And there is clearly unfinished business between you and this individual, which could ultimately be why this Judgment card is here, because it could represent this person coming back, someone from your past who wants to fix something between the two of you. Okay, so let's clarify that with tarot once again. I'll be pulling from my TANIELU tarot deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn. What do we need to know, please? Here's that Five of Pentacles. So they really are feeling left out, you know, left out in the cold. They're struggling. That's why we've already seen it. Okay, they're struggling through this journey. They miss you. They want you back. They're feeling empty. They're feeling depleted. Knight of Pentacles. There's that very slow moving energy. That's why it keeps popping up. That Knight of Pentacles. Moving ever so slowly. Can you believe, guys, that it popped up 3 times in this reading? 3 times. Just wanting to remain friends, perhaps. Not ready to dig any deeper. Not ready to dive in fully. Slow, slow, slow energy. This is somebody that recognizes that in order for things to progress, things need to pick up, but they're a little bit apprehensive. And that's why we're here. You know, things seem to be stuck. There could be progress, but it's moving so slow that it doesn't even seem like progress. And my Divine Feminines, I don't think you're going to be sticking around. You're not the type to just hang around waiting. You could have lost your patience when it came to this person. Could have cut them out. You could have been very stern with your words. That could be what this conversation is. I keep replaying what you said. So the Queen of Swords can be very cutting with those words. You know, these clear boundaries that we see. So you could have put those walls up, Divine Feminine, if that makes sense for you. Because remember, we saw that. So we might have a masculine who cannot get through because the feminine might have definitely put those boundaries up. And that could also be where this no is coming from. So this could be coming from the feminine. It's like, nope, we're done. And that could be why things seem like it's just stagnant. It's not moving. But they clearly are indicating that they miss you. Let's see what else. Look at that. We've got the 10 of Wands followed by the 8 of Wands. So you see how we've got this slow energy that just repetitively kept coming up. And hopefully they'll be able to lay down this burden and get rid of whatever is slowing them down. And then things will eventually speed up. Yep. We've got the 4 of Swords. There's a part of this person that clearly needs to focus on their own healing. They could have just unfinished business with somebody else. There's this need to just take a break from some of the challenges of whatever this burden represents. But if they don't do anything about it, then we remain here with that 2 of Swords where nothing's progressing. So they're going to have to do something. They're going to have to take action. Somebody's going to have to take that first step. And I'm happy to see that we do have the Chariot here because this does represent movement. So things might be stuck right now or just moving so slow that it doesn't even seem like progress. Okay. But for some of you, it'll eventually start moving in the right direction to where you and this person might be able to have that long-awaited conversation where whoever needs to let their guard down, whether it's the feminine or the masculine or both of you. So I feel for some of you guys, you can work this out, but for others, because of their fear or apprehension to get things going, that it's going to come through as a missed chance. And that's where these regrets come in. And that's an even heavier thing to carry. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Star. So for some of you, I really do feel that there is a wish that can manifest in the 3D. Could be a reconciliation. Okay, so there could be a happy ending for some of you guys. And for others, there's this continued need to just have patience because it's moving so darn slow. But slow is not a stalemate. Slow simply means that it's slow. It's just slow like molasses, but it is moving. Okay, so it's almost like we have 3 scenarios here. One that's just stuck, it's not going anywhere. One that's so slow that you can't even tell that it's moving, but it is. And then one that's finally going to pick up where things can progress and you guys can just finally be happy and work out whatever this unfinished business is, so that you guys don't have to miss each other and you can actually reconnect and have your happy ending. All right, guys, so whatever scenario you relate to most, I do hope that this offered you some additional guidance that you could use in regard to your situation. If you are interested in getting your own personal reading, that info is down below in the description box. And of course, I'll include the links to the decks that you see here. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next reading.